So MotoWorld 2 on ESPN2 will have coverage. There'll be a guy by the name of Jerry Bernardo. Those of you of the off-road circuit know who he is. Those of you who don't, I warn you in advance. He's a short little Italian fellow from Boston, and he's pretty obnoxious. And he'll be asking ridiculous questions to you, but it's all part of the fun.
Right now we're going to talk about airborne landscaping. It's referred to technically as dust. Bad visibility. You're riding around in this. If you're not out in the lead, you're screwed.
MotoWorld 2 is more of a laid-back type of show, to say the least.
That's about it. Just watch the boob tube. So I don't like to do that because every time I do, I see Bernardo on it. So.
And if it wasn't for MotoWorld 2 and ESPN2, he wouldn't be able to watch great television programming with motorcycles like Jerry Bernardo and the Nevada Rally in 1994, a Chirby's Adventure Nevada Rally with Casey Folks and Jerry Bernardo here in the parking lot of the Oasis. Even though it says Peppermilk.
Out there racing, it's like you get caught up in the moment, you know. We're just talking about the dust. It's like, you know, you get those, it'd be a free moment that you got a guy in front of you. Just picture a guy in front of you with making a big old dust cloud. The wind shifts for a minute. You can see him, and you can see 100 yards in front of him, and it's clear air. So you go for it. You pull up next to him, and all of a sudden you see him braking, and there's a big old drop off with like a big ditch in the bottom of the thing. Becomes a little bit of a challenge, along with keeping the dust off the instruments and keeping the dust out of the goggles, and it's a challenge.
Of course, the main reason is how do you use you have to know how you use the road book and the flip master, the navigation, all these things. Because like the last few days you saw all the real fast guys are going lost, and finally the man who is clever enough to work with those things on, he will be the winner.
You won't wait!
MW2 is brought to you by Honda Motorcycles, the leader in on and off-road fun. Honda, come ride with us. And by Suzuki. Right now, your Suzuki dealer has the ride you've been waiting for and the financing to get it.
Greetings from the world of fruit on ESPN2. Buongiorno and welcome to the lovely desert. Out here in the sun, it is so hot, but I am surrounded by nature, my good close friends and compatriots from all nations. It's a peaceful, tranquil moment. Is it not, Paul? But lo, what do I hear off in the distance? Hey, it's that goofy Nevada rally. We were just talking real quick about, you know, okay, 100 miles an hour, stuff happens really fast, and they got you looking down at like a coloring book taped to your handlebars?
You know, Jerry, it's sick. It's just psychotic riding.
Psycho!
Can't believe the speeds that you're going, and then to make the decision to look at your road book is just enough that it can throw you off a cliff, it can throw you into boulders. It's hair. It's pure hair, and I'm puckering hard.
These guys are going to wrench their brains out. I mean, this is unbelievable. We're in a parking lot in the middle of nowhere, and we get the factory support here.
Today I'd like to show you a few tips on how to properly preload and wind the recoil spring.
Like 1,000 miles, going 100 miles an hour, everything gets tore up. The heat's been unbelievably hot. It's really hard on the suspension oils. The suspension oils break down, the dampening goes away, so today we've got the guys from Showa here working on all the changing the oils and suspension. We're changing some of the motors. It's got 1,000 miles on them. They're starting to get a little tired. We want to be real fresh the last couple of days, so we're making it work.
This is the lowered slider, the fork tube, the spring, bushings here, seals. Everything gets changed. Everything gets new parts.
What are you going to do on your day off other than resting?
Well, I'm trying to watch my my mechanic George Magnahan work on the bike, and I'm going to go play golf. So,
Can we go with you?
oh, absolutely.
Okay. There is fun to be had at a rally. Who's this goofy kid with the psycho haircut?
The Showboat Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, ground zero for this year's event. Leading the international contingent, number 11, Stefan Peter Hensel, the three-time Paris-Dakar champ, and Alain Olivier carrying number 1, symbol of the defending Nevada Rally winner. U.S. stalwarts, including American Honda teammate Charlie Halcomb, last year's runner-up, and Baja specialist Chuck Miller, who made no secret of his admiration for the French stars.
We want to do well and show the United States folks that, you know, we're the ones to beat here, but those guys are true champions, and you can't really compare. I don't compare myself to those guys at all.
Called the Prologue, this crowd-pleasing closed-course qualifying run doesn't have a lot to do with desert racing. For example, Olivier settled for a lowly 18th starting spot. The real deal came the following morning when Franco Echeribi's cut the ribbon, and the riders from 15 nations actually set out on their 1,700-mile odyssey. Leaving behind the city that never sleeps, 77 riders headed for the vast expanses of waiting desert. A bit like the International 6-Day Enduro, special tests are a key to winning scores. Less than a mile from the start, a gully and small stream favored those with a little observed trials in their training background. Those without that training, well, they suffered a little bit. Now here is a typical bit of Nevada Rally action. High-speed runs through the desert heat where the surprise leader emerged. Check it out. It is the bearded, sometime Cycle News reporter Jimmy Lewis, who grabbed the lead on day 1, held it through day 2, demonstrating he can ride as well as he writes.
Can you kick out a little of that beatnik poetry for us real quick, maybe one quick one? You know, because we know that you're good at it around the campfire and stuff.
Oh, man,
You're a journalist. Words are your job.
You're going to have to wait. You can read about it later.
After a slow start, Halcomb was fastest on day 2, finishing less than 2 minutes ahead of number 14, the former Motocross world champ, Heinz Kinigadner, though neither of them cracked the top 5 overall.
So this time I'm taking it a little bit easier, not all the risk on the beginning. I wait until the last few days.
Yeah.
Number 1, Olivier, showed he's serious about defending his title here. He ranked 3rd after the first 2 days. His highly regarded countryman Peter Hensel, 11th in the day 2 results, and well off the overall pace, albeit a long way from the finish. 3 Hondas and 2 Kawasaki's in the top 5. You heard it here first. Don't be surprised if David Trolley wins the whole enchilada.
How do you feel? Excuse me, bud.
Ready, and?
All right, we're coming back at you with Delmont Motocross. Jeff Cap, me, and Jerry. See ya. Yeah, right. I saw that in a bad movie once. We gotta talk to that guy. And what's your next career move after this? I mean, you know, we're gonna see you in the big top, the big screen, in the big rigs, out there doing big stuff with the big guys.
Yeah, but I just gotta get some gentler calves so I can get them to sleep first.
How about girls?
Girls?
Can you put girls to sleep?
Yeah, I must be able to. I'm getting married next month, so.
To another clown?
She's kind of a clown.
You see that guy up there with the red shirt on? Franco Acerbis, one of the big promoters in the world.
I love America.
Well, we're doing features on promoters, and we're going to look at another promoter of a Mid-Ohio series. So we look at everything. Because it's me and Rico. It's MotoWorld too.
This is what's good. These people are just coming in. This is good.
A lot has changed since the Truman women took control of Mid-Ohio in 1986.
My mother and I set out on this adventure together when my father passed away, and we basically agreed we didn't know a whole lot about what we were doing.
The patriarch, Jim Truman, a shrewd businessman who built the National Red Roof Inn chain. But racing was his dream, his passion, not a serious money-making venture.
I think it's just the philosophy of this job. Because I don't think he ever fathomed where this was going to go and how important and how big this place could potentially be in the world of road racing.
Michelle Truman-Gajek, now 31, oversees 5 major events a year, from superbikes to Indy cars. Indeed, Uncle Sam classifies her racetrack a minority-owned business, but she claims her gender has seldom hindered her success.
I'm not, into women's lib or on some, ego trip because I'm the only female in this industry. It represents a racetrack because there are a lot of women involved. I think the age has probably been a stumbling block. When you walk into, a major corporation and you're asking them for hundreds and thousands of dollars, you can tell by the look on their face. They're surprised. And I don't think it's surprised because I'm a female. I think it's surprised because I'm as young as I am. Hey, do me a favor. Next time he comes through, will you look at his pass for me? Look at his pass?
The issue remains. For a powerful woman in the male-dominated racing world, is being tough and assertive perceived with the usual negative stereotypes?
I think tough is okay, if that's what they think, as long as it's tough in the right perspective, as in being a good, ethical, professional person.
Her staff includes other members of the Truman family, who also happen to be women.
I think the whole woman issue is probably overlooked at this point. You might have noticed through the day here that the majority of us are women. Of course, people do joke, that obviously, oh, it must be run by women, it's so clean, or, that type of thing. But I don't think that has anything to do with it, no.
The gender issue aside, many consider Mid-Ohio an outstanding example by which other tracks are measured.
My success is as important as the next guy's success. Because if there's an unsuccessful event on a schedule, whether it be the IndyCar schedule or the AMA road race schedule or whatever, it reflects on all of us. It really does, and it has a domino effect.
Perhaps that's the attitude which earned her the AMA's Promoter of the Year award in 1992 and the chair of next year's IndyCar Promoters Group, a post never before held by a woman. Her greatest accomplishment? Finding the sponsorship to turn around the business. And she gets MotoWorld bonus points for her opinions on our sport.
Motorcycle road racing should be as big as it is in Europe and overseas and all the other places that they run, and Superbike and Formula One and everything else. It should be. And I believe it with every ounce of energy I have. I've said it. I get on a soapbox anytime it comes up in conversations with people because I truly, truly believe it is totally underrated.
Mi chiamo Gianluca Tassi, sono venuto dall'Italia, sono caduto qui a Nevada e mi sono rotto tutto. Qua, poi crash, boom.
Now that's a perfect international interview.
Ci siamo divertiti, grazie a tutti, all'anno prossimo.
Which means it was a lot of fun. Thank you very much. See you next time. How am I doing? Huh? Woo! I love her.
Almost as if celebrating a new era in outdoor nationals, number 7 Mike LaRocco would not only get the whole shot in the first moto, but both motos. And with already the 250-94 title in hand, he would dominate both motos, wire to wire, for his 7th overall trophy of the season. Teammate Mike Kudrowski, back for the first time since breaking a hand at Unadilla, showed consistent and condition. But it was obvious he needed this action to get race ready for the Motocross of Nations. He took a 3rd and 4th after a bumper-banging time with number 34 Jimmy Button in the second moto. Number 10, Brian Swank, running his last race for Suzuki before going to Honda of Troy, had a trouble-free ride for third in Moto2. He ended up 5th overall behind Button. The only added prestige to be awarded on this day was for second place seasonal honors. Number 2, Jeremy McGrath, down by 24 points to John Dowd, gave it his best shot, twice ending up chasing LaRocco for second places. It gave the diehards hope that next year they'll be cheering a three-way rivalry for the title. This was not Dowd's kind of track, but his 7th and 6th place efforts, plus his points advantage going into the day, were good enough to give this non-factory rider a career-best second place seasonal finish. As the day came to an end, even though the checkers waved for LaRocco, everyone, even a select few top riders, waited for the retiring veteran. He avoided his wife's champagne toast to circle the track one last time, waving his final goodbyes.
Jeff is a great guy. I've known him for a long time. Growing up through the amateur race, he helped me out a lot, and I'm sad to see him go. But he was a great rider, and I know he did what he wanted to do, and he got out safe, and I'm happy for him.
I'd like to congratulate Jeff on his career. He's had a great career. And shoot, if I get as many championships as him, I will be definitely happy. That's for sure.
A lot of great memories. Everybody says, "Oh, can you pinpoint one?" Hey, 8 years has been great. And I guess I can't say enough for, of course, American Honda and all the riders themselves for being true competitors, and some of them good friends. And just thanks everybody. I guess I'm speaking as an individual to every individual out there. Thanks so much for everything, and those people that have helped me and those competitors that I've raced against know who they are, and I can't thank them enough.
The final 250-94 standings: LaRocco, Dowd, McGrath, Kudrowski, Swank, and Stanton. Number 1, Doug Henry, wasted little time getting into position to nail down his second consecutive 125 title. Breaking from the gate behind the hole shooter Mike Brown, number 92, he took the lead before the first lap concluded. The Honda crew spent the whole morning trying to calm the I-want-to-win attitude of Henry, realizing he could ride at half speed and win the title. Number 22, Ryan Hughes, was the first to challenge the champion reign, making the pass for the lead on lap 4. Then Henry's teammate, Lamson, and last year's winner, Robbie Raynard, number 33, tightened up the lead pack, passing Henry. With only 2 laps remaining, Lamson helped his own cause, taking the lead away from Hughes. And Henry, on the final lap, moved by number 22 for third. It was Lamson, Raynard, Henry, and Hughes, and an outstanding ride from number 510, young Kevin Windham, to round out the top 5. Henry, the 125 champion for 94.
Most of all, I want to thank Pete Steinbrecher and my wife Stacy. They're the two that really pulled it through this year. It was a long series, and it was really tough out there.
Moto2, Raynard would hole shot and extend his advantage to an insurmountable lead. Frustration then reigned for number 22, Ryan Hughes, as he battled Lammy, number 6, Emig, and Henry, trying to gain 125 runner-up honors for 1994. Hughes, the pass on Henry. Henry comes back. Then the floodgates opened up. The AMA ruled the crash good, hard, tough racing. Fines will be levied later for the Tough Man contest. Raynard, Lamson, Emig in third, Ferry and Windham the top 5. Raynard easily gains his second overall in 2 seasons, both at Steel City. Lamson, by virtue of his first and second, nailed down second in the points race to celebrate his new contract for next year. A Honda 1-2 finish in the 125s.
I know. Convicted axe murderers now turned professional chefs. I'm going to croon you with a little song now. Ready?
Yeah.
Well, I hear that train coming round the bend, and I'm wondering when this rally will end.
We pick up the action starting with day 3 of this 1,700-mile grind. Number 1, Alain Olivier in third place. He won the inaugural Nevada event last year. Started slowly in the 94 renewal, but his game plan called for a big move on day 3, and he made it, passing Lewis and second place Chuck Miller to assume the lead.
Why are you winning?
Why?
See.
I don't know why.
But here comes the big story. This is 23-year-old Johnny Campbell in his first ever rally, and he was spectacular on that Honda, following the French favorite into second place. Number 14, Heinz Kinigadner, the former world motocross champ, continued to show great speed on day 4, blitzing to a special test win on his KTM and moving within sight of the overall leaders. Now, the Japanese riders love this kind of racing. A lot of them do rent-a-ride deals here and down in Baja. Kiyoharu Ito will be checking the rental agreement regarding the damage deposit clause after gaining new respect for the day 4 terrain. And once a motocrosser, hey, always a motocrosser. Check out Kinigadner at the end of day 4.
The ramp jump, you tell us.
No, I saw it already yesterday. It would be a nice jump, and today, it was a great day for me, so I did it.
On to day 5, this was the race breaker. 2 special tests, in effect a double points day. And the hero, Campbell, again, the new star of Team Honda on the factory-backed XR600, took a first and a second and still had a shot at the overall victory. That set up a final day shootout between the young American and the French hero over a 110-mile loop in and out of Mesquite, Nevada. But there was a problem. Throughout this event, Campbell had been able to follow Olivier and let the Frenchman do all the navigating. The kid focused on speed and didn't have to worry about his route book. That all changed on the final day. His day 4 performance made him first off the line. He immediately got lost and had to resort to getting directions from ESPN2's Jerry Bernardo, of all people.
Drop in right there. See, I had to show the kid what to do. Jerry Bernardo, he roosted me. He roosted me.
Well, Jerry set the guy straight, but by then the damage was done. Olivier had passed him. In a final heroic effort, Campbell again shows the speed, runs down, passes the Frenchman in a desperate effort to make up the time deficit. Kinigadner was just ahead of him at the finish. The hero with second overall is Johnny Campbell, who blasts into the off-road spotlight with a runner-up finish in his first ever rally.
I'm tired right now. It's been a long week. Had my ups and downs, getting lost. I learned a lot from my first rally. Second place isn't bad.
And never mind the hotshot kid for Olivier. Conservative final day en route to his second straight Nevada rally victory.
I am very, very, very happy because the race is very beautiful. Franco make a very good job, and I think me too.
And Cycle World's coverage of this deal should be something special. Their man Lewis finishing third. Behind Kinigadner came a local boy, Scott Morris, and the top guys say they will all be back next year for the 3rd annual.
Well, I have to go change my pants right now. I'll talk to you later about that.
MW2 has been brought to you by Honda Motorcycles, the leader in on and off-road fun. Honda, come ride with us. And by Suzuki. Right now, your Suzuki dealer has the ride you've been waiting for and the financing to get it.
He's the best because he trains well, he eats well, he lives in the best part of France, always sunny. He has a good training habits. He has a lovely family, for what I was told.
See?
Yeah, and he's a cool guy.
And he has a beautiful family?
Yes, I do.
Do you want to say hello to them?
I don't understand. Hi. Yes, goodbye to my family. Bye-bye.
You know all those TV show hosts, the kind of guys with perfect hair?
Sorry, Bob.
The kind of squids that look like they never, ever threw their leg over a motorcycle in their whole life? That's not me!